Jo Maeder. I wrote this book, this memoir, when I married my mother. A daughter's search for what really matters and how she found it caring for Mama Jo. I'm going to read you a very short excerpt. This is when I first moved down from the New York City area, kicking and screaming, to take care of my mother, who was estranged and eccentric, collected dolls. She was a hoarder. I thought this was going to be a nightmare, and it turned out to be some of the best years of my life and hers, and I fell madly in love with her and the South. So I go back to visit New York at one point, and I'm out to dinner with my New York posse. I'm seeing that it's all about taking sides, I said. Maybe it goes back to the Civil War, but you're immediately sized up as to whether you're from the South or the North, then whether you're a Christian or not, Republican or Democrat, if you like Eastern or Lexington-style barbecue, and finally, if you're for Duke or Carolina. Just don't start rooting for the Panthers, said the feisty Rachel, a media executive. If they make it to the Super Bowl, I will. That's okay, she said, because it'll never happen. I leaned in, and they did as well, waiting for something juicy. I whispered, you're not going to believe this, but I love hearing a Southern accent now. It's the New York one that grates on me. And the swearing, good grief, do people have foul mouths here? You should save a curse word for when you're really upset. I pulled back, and they did too, looking rather uncomfortable. She's lost her mind, said Rachel. May I remind you what happened when I visited you? She turned to the others. I go into this barbecue joint to place an order for dinner, and the woman says, ma'am, would you like something to read while you wait? And she offered me a Bible. Hey, I cut in, don't be dissing my Prissy Polly's Q, sugar. Tara quipped, if you tell me you like the dolls, I'm calling your shrink. Actually, I am kind of attached to them now. The damn dolls? Rachel gasped. Where have we gone wrong? Meg jumped in with, I don't think they're that bad. They're kitschy, but what about religion, Jo? Don't tell us you're born again. I thought about that as I ate my arugula salad with delicate slivers of first-rate imported Parmesan cheese. I certainly wasn't going to tell them about the hour of power and that I'd even sent money to the show. I've become a Christian Buddhist Jew. Oh, Meg sighed with relief. You're a Unitarian, that's fine. I regaled them with some of my fish-out-of-water stories, and it was as though I was talking about a trip I'd taken to the far reaches of outer space. And I love it when someone calls me darling or sweet pea. Sweet pea, Tara sputtered. Someone actually called you sweet pea. No T in there, just sweet pea. But the phrase I hear the most is, why bless your heart. It really means I wouldn't want to be in your shoes for anything. I hear it a lot.